Welcome to Top Dog Web Design's videos. In this video, we would like to demonstrate to you how someone can be put on the wait list for your AKC ScentWork trial. You're looking at the home screen for a website for your club. If you're holding an AKC ScentWork trial, we will create a website specifically for that trial. And we do this for free. There's no charge, no monthly fees, no annual fees, no update fees. It's just included in the process to make sure your trial runs smoothly. The menu we're looking at here is the public menu. This is where people will, when they go to the site, this is what they'll see. They do not have to log in to be able to see these items. Today we're going to click on the waitlist item, and this item will bring up an article which will share about how the waitlist process works. So I'm just going to read this as we go through. If the host club allows a waitlist, you can create your waitlist entry here. A waitlist entry is no different than a regular entry, except it's not approved to participate in the trial. People will still pay all fees for the desired trial, element, and class. Please keep in mind the following information. Waitlist entries are processed automatically. You will receive an email notification once your requested entries are received and paid. Waitlist requests are handled in the order they are received and are reviewed daily. You will be notified if your desired trial element and class are accepted. If your desired trial element and class are unavailable, you will receive an email refund of $5 for your entries minus a single $5 processing fee. Be clear, if you select 5 classes and elements, you will only be charged one $5 fee to process your refund. If you no longer wish to be on the wait list for a specific trial element and class, please request a refund promptly. If you fail to request your waitlist is granted, and your waitlist has been granted, the entry will be considered to be complete and no refunds will be issued. You should refer to the trial premium to determine whether waitlist entries are being accepted. If so, you'll know how many are being accepted. And if the waitlist is open, you'll be able to click on this link right here, and it will open the waitlist entry form. So we're going to click on this and enter the waitlist. And it's going to load the form so that we can proceed. This is the form. It looks just like the regular entry form or day of event forms. There's only one difference, and that you'll see the title waitlist, and only waitlist entries will receive this category. We do this so we can keep them separate from all other types of entries. So we will go enter the dog's name, and then you'll enter the call name, and then you'll select the breed, and we will select Irish Setter, and we automatically know that it's in the sporting group. And then we can choose the sex, dog, and the registration number, the date of birth. I'll just leave it what it is. And you can also use a calendar to go select the date of birth. And we'll put in the breeder name, the sire, and the dam. And those are required fields by AKC. We'll enter the primary owner first name and last name, and owner names all. So this is the element that's used in case you have multiple owners, and it's what this field is what's used in catalogs and other published information. We'll now put in the address and the city, and we'll select the state. And then we will input the postal code, phone number, email, and verification of email. We'll put in the emergency contact. Emergency phone. And you can put in the junior handler name and number if you have it. Then we'll go to next, and here's where you'll be specific about the waitlist entries that you want to be put on the waitlist for. And we will only list the trials that your club is offering and the elements and the classes within those elements. So this screen will be customized for any to match your regular entry screen, except it's going to be a waitlist entry. So let's say I want to be put on the waitlist for Container Novice B. I won't enter anything else for the other trials, but you can. Like I say, if you have those trials and are offering them, people can request to be put on the waitlist. So we know what the total trial fees are, and the convenience fees, their total entries fees, and all you have to do is click on the button to click here to save and pay. So we'll click there to save and pay, and the system will now take you to the PayPal screen where you can make your payment for your fees. This is the PayPal screen where you'll be paying fees to Dog Show Management, which is our entity that manages the online entries. You can click continue and go through and pay with a debit card or a credit card. I'm not going to do this during this demonstration. We're simply going to cancel this and go back to the system. And so now we'll be back at the home page. Once you've paid your entry fees, you will receive an email regarding your request. So this will have the owner information, on the right, the dog information on the left, and it will show that you entered Container Novice B for Trial 1. Keep in mind this email does not indicate that this is a waitlist entry, and you will be contacted if you are able to actually enter the trial. And this screen is also customized so it only shows the trials that you're offering and the elements that you are offering. So if you're only having one trial, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 don't appear. An email is also sent to the trial secretary and anyone else the secretary wishes to receive a copy of entries for the upcoming trials. This is the same entry, the same information that appears on the email sent to the exhibitor. So this one will show that we have an entry for Container Novice B. The next step in the process will be for the club to manage the request for being on a wait list. Keep in mind that these individuals have paid all of their fees in advance. So if we want to go manage that, we can simply log in to the system and the system will come up and it will see the administrative menu here at the top of the screen. So we will hover over entries and go down to waitlist, and your options for waitlist are for the admin version or the public, and we're going to click on admin. The system will now bring up a list of the records that are part of the waitlist function. So this only shows people who have requested to be on the waitlist. Keep in mind that they have paid their entry fees. Right now this is in test mode, and so paid is not set to yes, and there's no PayPal transaction number. So you'll be able to select the one you want to enter or change from a waitlist entry to an actual entry. And when you do, it will bring up the form and you'll be able to change this from waitlist to an actual regular entry. When you do that, an email will be sent to the recipient indicating that their um, request has been taken care of. And that's how easy it is.